Alright, Virgos, I'm back. We just go ahead and push them out. I said I got 10 days left. So it's time to do the month list. I was finna do a mid check-in. I said, girl, nah, delete that. I'm not finna do that. What? Just go ahead and push out the month list. Coming up, because I feel like this month is over with. I feel like a lot of us just wasting time in Taurus season. Literally. Like, I don't know why. I just feel like I'm wasting time. My bad. Excuse me. I do y'all, and then I do what's could come from the month, though. Or going into, what's it called? Gemini? But I'm saying, like, Taurus season, for like a lot of people wasted a lot of time, energy, onto certain things that was kind of self-serving, non-serving, issuing out, going into the new season, though. I do that probably to, like, right after this or whatever, see what's coming in Gemini season, though. It's like a little mix and match going on. Because we started Mutable, then it's Cancer. We got Hermit, Cancer, Capricorn. Then it jumps to Gemini, Scorpio. It's like a mix and match. I don't know what the hell going on energetically. It's like a lot. So let's get into y'all reading. See what's going on for the month of rolling into Gemini season. Gonna upload this first and we do that little last. Alright, we're gonna see. I think I need to lift this camera up just a little bit more though, because I need y'all to see my hands. I don't know what that is about it though. I don't like it like that. Maybe that's just me, what I like. Oh, that's just my basket on the side. Don't be paying attention. Girl, I had to put my, girl, I had to put them what's that is, them cars in there. I had to make a way out of no way. Ooh, we got 10 of Wands, but we got Page of Wands in reverse, and we got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, Jesus. Then we got the Ace of Swords to freedom. 9 of Wands. Ooh. We got Queen of Wands. Ooh, wee. Jesus. Alright. What y'all got going on going into this season? Shit. Damn. Shit. Here we go. Struggling to pick up this car. Here we go. Alright. Y'all see? Boom, boom, boom. 8 of Cups. It's the same damn thing. Oh my God. And 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Oh my God. This is the same thing. It's not the same thing, but it's just in a different energy aspects. Because some of y'all, you hear me say, well, I said go check out Virgo energy reading for Virgo season or whatever the case may be. Y'all was the first ones that popped out on top of the cards, though, when I said for the monthly, though. You got the 8 of Cups. Like, some of y'all, something in your life is leading you towards, I don't know, I think it's out of your norm or something that you're not necessarily used to, though. Like, they walk in, like, this man, you know how you see the shadow, the darker parts of himself or whatever the case may be, or this is a person, they walking towards another planet. Like something that doesn't, like it's life somewhere else. I don't know what the fuck that means, y'all. It's life somewhere else. Some of y'all could be feeling like you walking into the unknown, though, going into that season. Like leaving a lot of things behind, not being in that worry and energy, trying to be in a state of control. Like you just trying to go forward, move forward into a place of something that has the unknown. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we do got the Queen of Pentacles. We also have the 7 of Swords. Ooh, we have the 7 of Wands in reverse. And we also got the King of Cups in reverse and the 8 of Wands and the Hierophant. Ooh, I don't like this, though. Because with the Hierophant, the 8 of Wands, and the King of Cups in reverse and the 7 of Wands, though, this is not being emotionally communicative about a lot of things, though. For some of y'all, this is a routine, how you deal with your emotions or processes a lot of things, though. So you try to slow or stop to prevent. Some of y'all have this holding on to, this hoarding energy, not knowing how to be able to let go. For some of y'all, though, it's this lack of emotional concepts that put you in a place of where you don't adhere to what's going on with you or acknowledgement what goes on. With the 8 of Wands, though, this is trying to stop someone or prevent them or whatever the case may be. Because I'll tell you, there's a boundaries at play, though. Because the 7 of Wands, this is a doormat. Some of y'all, this is like a dormant energy, something that lies there, not knowing the ground that you stand on, because it's the ace. For some of y'all, this is a lot of things that come at you, and a lot of things are slowing down, especially with the Seven of Swords. Some of y'all, this is a breaking of promises towards someone else, though, and there's a truth that's coming towards the front, especially with the Queen of Pentacles, though. For some of y'all, though, like I said, you walking away from something and moving forward, like going towards, that's what you're trying to learn, how to be able to tap into that energy, or moving forward where there's life elsewhere, though. Some of y'all leaving the marriage, I'll tell you that. Looks like somebody passing the throne down. You see that? Because you got that Four of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. This is a state of regret. Somebody could be thinking about their life, because we got Ace of Wands up under the deck. This could be careers, opportunities, or certain situationships, whether it's relations. I don't know. It's kind of like legacy. That's what some of y'all is, though. Because I tell you, it look like somebody passing a torch on to somebody else, though. Somebody passing a torch on to somebody else, though. But they also singing the shoulda, coulda, woulda as they walk into this thing. But the Seven of Swords, though, with this Queen of Pentacles, though, this is a routine. This is a routine for some of y'all, though. I would say that, though. This is a routine, because I don't know who you may or who you may not be dealing with. But somebody has this energy of where they may have wronged someone, or somebody may have wronged you, or you may have wronged someone. But it's a routine of how to get to know people. Especially with the Eight of Wands, though, because communication may have slowed down between you and someone else, though, because somebody got tired of their feelings being played with. Whether this is emotionally, career opportunities, the manipulation, mind games, crossing each other boundaries, and all those different types of things, though, especially with that Seven of Swords. For some of y'all, though, this is backstabbing, this is betrayal, this is pretending that everything is okay, this is being adaptable to certain experiences, though. For some of y'all, this is you, like your shadow, because a lot of people don't know how their shadow works. Or some of y'all might be around people who don't even know their own shadow. So they go through this, I don't know what reading it was this week, moment where they come into and understanding a lot of things about themselves, because there's a healing going forward. There's something that's going forward. But some of y'all, this could be changing new careers, new opportunities, moving into something. This is a healing aspect. I tell you, somebody only wants to be. Some of y'all are addressing something. I don't know what the fuck that's about. We're going to get out there. Now we got the Ten of Wands with the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles, though. Some of y'all trying to drop something to be free, to be able to get your ass away from something. You trying to fly as possible. You trying to fly as fast as you can about a situation because you want to be able to let it go. You probably trying to find the next big thing, hiking about something, though, with that Ace of Pentacles. Whether this is your mind, alleviating your mind, leaving certain things behind, things that drain you. I tell you, there's a dominant energy with the Nine of Wands. That could be grudges, that could be defensive, that could be old wounds that you necessarily ain't healed from. That's fatigue. That's people who could have you in a state of where you could be in survival mode. You ready to let that down, ready to be able to let it go, moving forward. But it looks like it's the energy of with this Ace of Pentacles. Somebody trying to get their ass out of something on the first thing smoking. You know how like they're like, no, how can you get me here? Can you give me my bus, plane, ticket, or whatever? I got to go. Somebody got that type of energy. Now we do got the Page of Wands with the Two of Pentacles being reversed and the Queen of Wands and the Four of Swords, though. For some of y'all could be struggling in a co-parenting dynamic. This could be child and mother. You not understanding the relationship that you have with them. This could be younger self versus higher self. If this is career aspects, I tell you, this is the passing down to something, though, because some of y'all may have a problem with someone, problem with kids, problem with communication or some actions, or the mother of your child is something with that. It's just going back and forward, though, versus the attention of who I am. Because like, it's a sneaky energy that's roaming around, though. Because some of y'all doing like a hovering. Like, you got it, you sure? And then there's somebody else that's like, I'm finna take this shit. I don't know what that's about. Then you got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Six of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Cups upright. I told you that, though. Boom, boom, boom. It's just career. Some moving too slow. Some moving too slow for you. There's an immaturity. There's a stubbornness about it, though. Some of y'all could be healing old wounds, old parts of you, though. The Ten of Swords, things that could have killed off you. Because some of y'all don't even recognize your own shadow. Well, I was saying, like the bully, like the new age bullies are the victims. So this is people who went through experiences and they become the bully. So some of y'all may be dealing with people who are like that. Some of y'all is pulling up that part of your shadow, though, like moving forward, though. Because keep in mind, I've been telling y'all, watch how conversation starts, especially moving into Gemini season. That's that chatty patty energy. Wanting to make friends and connect with different individuals. Pause. I ain't trying to give it all to you. So let's see. Three of Pentacles. Whew, that's missed opportunities, incompetence. Somebody's not knowing how to work with something, use what they got to get what they want. Five of Wands, that is arguments. Some of y'all don't know how to have, like, if it's a Ten of Pentacles, some of y'all don't know how to coexist with certain people, though, because I tell you there's a Queen of Wands energy at play. So this could be a mother that competes with her daughter. This could be a father that competes with his son. This could be a baby mama that competes with a child when it comes to time and attention. Some of y'all, this is here. Some of y'all may have had problems with parenting growing up, so your parent may have treated you a certain way, so you may project this onto your kids, though. So there's some situation that comes about. With the Ace of Pentacles, I'll tell you, there's the best thing that hops on smoking, like somebody trying to get on the next big thing that's smoking. I don't know what that's about. With the Three of Pentacles, going back to that Five of Wands, so this is argument. Some of y'all don't know how to get along with certain people because it's an attention issue. Because keep in mind, this don't gotta be you, this could be somebody else. Because we got the King of Wands and the Page of Swords again, though. Some of y'all could be leaving a whole bunch of gossip and stuff behind, though. Because I don't know. Because I tell you, I was getting a whole bunch of change energy with people who felt like they changed going through karmic situations. But it was because they wasn't in the same environment anymore. And they hadn't got a change. They actually hadn't got a chance to change. So it's like certain things that was around them or certain things that was coming up. Moving forward, it was trying to learn how to coexist, but you didn't necessarily know how to. So there was petty fights, arguments that was bringing them out who you used to be, like at heart, from childhood to growing up into adulthood. Or there were situations, though, because some of y'all, this could be a marriage or a partnership. Because we got Page of Swords, though. Somebody's looking into something, trying to figure out something. The Chariot and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, some of y'all trying to talk to y'all kids because some of them don't know how to save or save money, though. Some of y'all be all up in their business and it causes problems. So one of y'all can have a kid who could be very reckless and go the complete opposite because it's like you always in their business. I don't know what that's about, though. It's something with it. Or one of y'all could have been like that when you was a child, though. So there's something taking heed to some form of information, though. But for some of y'all in the co-parenting dynamic, you are very struggling, though, because it's Queen of Wands. That could be the lifestyle choices that they have made, like being in a very worldly concept. Like, so it could be struggling to relate the parenting dynamic, being more, this could be the masculines, this could be the feminines that you have dated, though. Some of y'all get in relationships with people, or y'all think it's okay to talk about the people that you love or badmouth them. Arguments and fights, though. There's a messy energy, though. I don't know who this is. It's in your business. It's a messy energy, though, with this Nine of Swords, though, with that Five of Swords, because that Queen of Wands is always in somebody's business. I don't like that, though. Queen of Wands is always a person that likes to show up and show out. I don't like the energy with the Seven of Pentacles. And most likely, they for the benefit of themselves. They really don't care about nobody else. Who the hell y'all dealing with? Whew. It's a co-parenting dynamic at play. Some of y'all trying to learn how to be able to co-parent, but this is somebody that, because this Page of Pentacles ain't that child. This could be a blended family type dynamic, though, especially with the Seven of Pentacles, because it's coming to the surface, though. That big head, like you could be, somebody could be pregnant with a child, and then there is another child. So I'm hearing that, though. So say for instance, you're in a relationship where you may be, it may be fights, arguments, infidelities, or whatever the case may be. So this is someone that's pregnant. Could be possibly pregnant, or is somewhere pregnant, and then there's another child outside of this. It's a co-parenting dynamic, though. And some of y'all, when you're trying to get along or coexist, a blended family, healing these areas of these wounds, because some of y'all fail to recognize how you treat these kids that you in blended family relationships is how people treated you when you were growing up. There's something with that, though. Then you got a Five of Swords to the Nine of Swords and a Six of Pentacles and a Two of Wands, though. Some of y'all, this is indecision, though, because somebody doesn't want to let something go. The Six of Pentacles, this is somebody who always wants but doesn't necessarily give. They take advantage. It's in time beings, so it's only to keep you here. So one of y'all, if you're trying to get somebody to emotionally open up, it's kind of like you may say, oh, I feel like they shorted me. You may not do that consciously. You're like, oh, I don't feel like they give me this. Well, it's because you only give them enough when you want to receive something. Or this could be somebody in your life, though, but there is a fight or arguments at play, though, But if it's a blended family dynamic, I kind of feel like there isn't differences though about kids, timing. This could be you having children where you had a child post before a relationship. Somebody could feel like they're treated differently. Some of y'all could be coming up to financial matters about what is this, what you don't get, what you don't receive, or something with it. Because you got a 9 of Cups, though, and some of y'all don't know how to communicate because all y'all do is be in this feisty, rambunctious energy. So it's like, yeah, the 5 of Cups and the Magician, though, because you're trying to figure out what it is that you should do. What is it that you need? Hangman. So somebody always feel like they got to give up something to be with somebody else, though. Knight of Cups. No, that's the Page of Cups. 7 of Cups. 8 of Wands. Wait, I'm trying to get it all out. Ah, shit. With the Devil in reverse. Somebody always concocting something, trying to come up with something, and put them in some tricky situations, and they always got to apologize. For me, this look like you may be dealing with somebody that may know what they doing, and then they always like, oh, I'm sorry, da-da-da-da-da, but they know what the fuck they be doing, especially with this Hangman and the 3 of Swords. It's until they get into a situation or mind control, whatever mind manipulation that goes on, and then it comes this, okay, because some of y'all doing this consciously because you're not recognizing the behavior patterns that you picked up when you was a child that push you into a state of an adult, though, with the 7 of Cups, because some of y'all have to repetitively, whether this is arguments, whether this is fight, whether this is fighting for something, speaking your point of view, standing up, whatever it is, if this is a person against you or whatever situation, it's saying this is the truth. This is clarity. With the 8 of Wands and the Devil, though, this is also that blockage, slow down, inability to be able to open up, that's holding on to certain things. It's a control issue. Could be someone or something, though, because if it was a 10 of Pentacles and there was career options like it's been coming up for you, though, some of y'all was given a chance to revisit something, but then you was like, I don't want it. It came up in one of y'all readings. It was like a month ago. It was about 2 months ago. You will know when they say, Virgo, watch your words, watch how conversation starts. You will know. It's right in time. It's not that long ago. It's like a month or 2 back. It was like, watch how conversation starts or something with it, though. But with this Devil here, though, somebody's holding on to old pain from the past, old issues, old wounds. Some of y'all keep trying to renegotiate for something, though. Some of y'all could be repetitively, whether this is like, I tell you, it's a control issue. Because we got the 7 of Wands, though. This is, somebody got a substance abuse problem. Yeah. Some of y'all, somebody has substance abuse problems. I don't know what that is, though. And I'm not talking about like people who smoke weed or whatever the case may be. But it could be, I don't know. But it could be how you view certain things. I don't know. That could be a parent or somebody had that when you were younger. I don't know what the hell that's coming out to, though. It could be a father figure, somebody. I don't know. We got Queen of Cups with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Why the hell I be telling y'all I don't know? Y'all be like, bitch, you saying it. Well, I just don't want you to say. Yeah, there's somebody that's definitely self-centered and focused on themselves, though. Some of y'all be trying to fight to get the attention of somebody else, though. I don't know, it's just like a feeling worthy. Because some of y'all, in the reading I put for the weekly reading, I was like, some of y'all don't know that you the 10 of Pentacles. Something about self-worth. Because Queen of Cups sometimes can be somebody that's very self-centered, focused on themselves. Could be a depression. It could be going through blocks. Some of y'all don't perceive something, though. This is out of something, though. This is a relationship. Some of y'all kind of like the same. But for some of y'all, though, this wounding come up hard. And it feels like a lot of projection. Who got 2 of Cups? This is a lot of projection. Fights, arguments, yada, yada, yada. Then we get back together. Then we break up. Then we do this again. Then we come back together. And then we blast each other. Whew. If this is a relationship or a family dynamic, some of y'all don't understand how you just like your partner. 3 of Wands. Some of y'all don't understand how you just like somebody, though, because I tell you, it's like your shadow is going to another place. So one of y'all, this is like, I don't don't know. I'm telling you, like, one of y'all just like somebody else. And, like, it's calling somebody self-centered, or being, it's like calling somebody self-centered, saying they selfish. Oh, why would you do this? Why would you put me in this situation? And somebody can run back down every time you put them in a situation, though. It's something, though. I'll tell you something with emotional accountability. Because we got judgment, though. And I think that's the problem, though. It's criticism. It's a lot of communication. I said it's criticism. Because the truth is out, though. Ace of Wands. Yeah, that's the truth. Tower. I said that, though. Some of y'all want to stay stuck in a rut or emotionally caught up on a situation that ain't getting you nowhere. Because some of y'all could be trying to figure out where you going to go, what you going to do, how this going to work, yada, 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 yada. And it's like you staying in that same place to actually catch a fire. Whether it's mentally or emotionally. Because we got 3 of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. It's y'all. What we going to do? What we going to do? What we going to do? Like, somebody keeps doing it. It's like, I don't know. But right now, staying here, it's not working. Like, that's what somebody's doing, though. That shit funny as hell, though. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I said that, though. 9 of Pentacles. That's gratitude. Being appreciative of certain moments. Oh, where we at on time? Because we're going to bust this down. We're going to get you about 4 cards. And we're going to see what's going on over here. 7 of Swords. Somebody lying about their money. Somebody lying about some money. We got Knight of Swords and the 6 of Wands, though. Somebody, I don't know if this friends, though, because some of y'all could be having it hard with friends, and you seeing the intentions of them. Because some of y'all want to cut certain people off. Whether it's your life, who you party with, sex-wise, 9 of Pentacles, people who are very self-absorbed with themselves, only focus on money. They're never grateful for anything. They never satisfied. Every time, some of y'all got to lie about how much money you got. You got to save. You got to stash away. If you want to do something, or you building something, or you working on a new home, some project, you have to be like, oh, no, I'm not doing nothing. Like, you always have to do that, because it's like a energy that's around, though. It's like a Some of y'all, the truth will set you free. And I don't know what the hell that means. Because you got 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands. Yeah, some of y'all, the truth will set you free, though. With that Knight of Swords. But if it's a business project and you're working on it, keep it under wraps until you're ready. But some of y'all may be looking for love, though, with this 9 of Pentacles, though. But the only thing about it, though, you ready for it, but you lying about it. Oh, you got the Hermit in reverse. You ready for it, but you're hiding about it. Yeah, I'm too comfortable. You hiding from it. Because you got the Star in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. Because that 9 of Pentacles to the 7 and the 4 of Wands, though. I told you, this is somebody that's open to the idea of love. This could be somebody that's lying, saying that they out of marriage, and they're really not out of a marriage or a commitment, though, and moving on, though. Some of y'all was getting like this separate houses, though. But here, some of y'all, this is about success, though, because some of y'all breaking out from something, someone else, and having a better financial success with something. Because it's hidden, but it's getting pulled out of a certain situation, though. With the Hermit and the Star and the Wheel of Fortune, though, I don't know. I feel like somebody breaking up something. Because I tell you, it's a very messy, it's like energy. Somebody's breaking up out of something, though. Somebody's destroying something, breaking up something, tearing up something. I don't know. Damn, I thought Gemini season was going to be smooth. But it's starting with conversations. We got the Empress in reverse. We got the Temperance. We got the King of Cups, the World, the Queen of Pentacles. We got the Hierophant, the Justice, the Death card in reverse, and the King of Pentacles and the Fool. Somebody want to see a situation for what it is, or somebody want to take a risk because we got the King of Pentacles. Somebody's like, what's the risk? They're very focused on something. What's the cost? How is this going to affect me? Especially with the Death card being in reverse. Some of y'all, this is grudges, this is situations. This is the mind frame to coming to a certain situation, though, about a person or a certain situation, though. Something is risky. That's why you're working on a business, though. Then here come the legalities. The structure. The healing, the fixing, the caring, the charismatic energy. Whoa, my hair. Then we got the World card. It's public notoriety. Then we got King of Cups. Because it look like one of y'all trying to fix something. And I told you somebody taking up something. I don't like it. Because I told you there's two sides to it. You got somebody who's a fixer. Then you have somebody who's destroying something. Then you have childhood wounding that's reoccurring. Because I tell you, a lot of people, when it comes into this healing energy, what they fail to recognize, but they don't heal through karmic cycles. They meet certain people who are at certain levels to help them grow through that obstacle. Because some people don't grow outside of the 3D. So they stay in these mind frame moves thinking they can help everybody. Y'all know. And then these issues where they get stuck. And some of y'all know this could be the environment with something though, because I tell you got temperance, you got strength, and the Empress. And I tell you somebody's tearing up something though, especially with this 3. I tell you certain friends, certain people, certain dynamics you want to cut off, because you got a lot of forward movement, a lot of divine assistance coming in though, but there's still this sneaky, vindictive energy that's coming out though. Because like when I see the Empress in reverse and the Emperor, like when I see the Empress in reverse and the Emperor upright, this is a woman that acts like a man to me. If the Emperor is reversed and the Empress is upright, it's still a woman that acts like, it's a dude that acts like a man. Like trying to come off like very feminine. Like caring about the approach or something though, but some of y'all, this is about support and systems, patience, group support. Some of y'all doing a lot of healing around y'all feminine energy, whether this is with a mom. Some of y'all got mama issues, and I ain't talking about that though, because if this is a co-parenting issue, this could be a person you procreated with and they have issues with their mom. There's a lot of feminine wounding though when it comes down to care, time, touch, detail. Y'all doing a lot though. Let me tell you that though. Even when it comes down to women overall though, because some of y'all may just be not stepping into your masculine energy and being like, you know what, I'm gonna do something about it though. But then your feminine energy was like, man, fuck these niggas, I'm gonna get this money. And now you like, but I want to be loved. And the nigga like, well, I don't know why. Shoot, you the nigga in a relationship. And then some of y'all that's are in a relationship, you call your partner selfish and y'all kind of like, it's just the things they do. So they may not have time for you, or you may not have time for them, or something like that though. I don't know. But it's like emotional versus actions. It's something weird y'all got going on. That's all I know. Then for his career aspects, some of y'all got something cooking. Cook that shit up twice. Let me stop. Some of y'all got some shit cooking up. And then too, what was it last week? What was it yesterday? The reading I post, I said, girl, somebody was like they at a crossroads. But they like when it come to money and decisions though, cause shit they used to make them happen don't make them happen no more. Life changing. That's all I know. Life changing. That's it. Life changing. Some of y'all like somebody. Ooh, y'all been having it a lot though. Some of y'all like somebody. What they came up like 2 months ago, I said one of y'all got a crush on somebody, y'all don't want to say something. Ow. Let me stop. It was openness. Alright, okay, let's see what comes out. I said that one of y'all got a crush on somebody. Embracing. Come on now. Got somebody. She's a beauty. Oh, y'all, my inner child has been on some bullshit. Let me tell you that. Yeah, we're going to put that down. I'm going to put y'all a couple cards on it. Inner peace. Then I say that though, some of y'all doing shadow work or leaving the unknown behind, like whatever it is. Like there's life somewhere else. That's all I got to say. So I don't know if that's you constantly like emotionally stressing on something, constantly being on, it's life elsewhere. Like not in the midst of arguments, chaos, brewing, but in order to get to the other side, it's like, hey, you gotta face the past. And some of y'all like revel in that past like mindset where it's like, oh no, no, and it's like this conscious but unconscious of actions, experiences, and things. It's a lot. It's a lot. Some of y'all got a lot y'all got going on. It's about being emotionally honest, open, and then too, if you working with somebody else, child, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Let me tell you something. Because people be acting like this healing work is something serious. Because you be meeting clients and people who are difficult, who will make you be like, you know what? I'm finna go on a hiatus from life. They really will, though. I'm saying, like, ooh, child, some will make you be like, not give up on shit, but they be like, you know what? I'm at my number. I'm at my number. I'm at my number. Baby, I'll see y'all go on a mean break in a minute. I'm like, people act like that shit is a breeze. It's not. Especially when you're dealing with difficult people. I'm like, how the hell did I get put in this position? For real, though. I'm telling you, though, that's what some of y'all may be thinking, though, especially when it comes down to life, materialism, greed, attention, friends, cliques, groups, associations, wanting to be able to leave certain things behind, dealing with wanting to show up, wanting to help. Some of y'all could be that way, though, like, how the fuck did I get here? Because I know I be like this sometimes, especially when too many people be getting on my nerves. They be wanting shit. Oh, I'm going through. I be like, look, how the fuck did I get here, though? But I like to help, but not at my expense. I told you, I don't like to help people, not at my expense. And then I say one of y'all was at a crossroad. You got 8 and 9s. I will, though. I help somebody out, but not at my expense. Well, I'm going to lose my sanity and peace, baby. You got to go. You got to go, because I'm going to get real disrespectful. My shadow is going to come out, and I ain't going to be the nicest of person. And instead of me doing damage to you in a situation, baby, I'll just go and get out your way, because you ain't finna fuck up my relationship with the Most High. Some people would take you there. They'll take you there. You be like, you know what, I'm okay. It's all right. All right. It's getting a little too personal, and I'm too relaxed. My legs up. But some of y'all might be relating to this, so I don't know. Girl, come on now. God damn. And it will be after I cock my leg. Yep, I said some of y'all doing some feminine energy. Feminine healing. It's not energy, it's healing parts of yourself. That unionizing energy. Unionizing. Is that a word? Unionizing? I think so. We just gonna say that, though. It sound nice. It sound real nice. I make up a lot of shit in my head. Especially when it comes down to words. It sound really, it sound really nice, though. It truly do. It is, though. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. What that is? 5 and 1. So go to arguments and fights. Your friends. We had the same thing twice. Got a 4 walls over here. We got somebody. She's a beauty. Very special. What the hell? Why is that in my head? Take good care of me. Who is that? Okay, we got embracing for the first card out. Embracing. Come on now. We got the John Horseman. We got the King of Pentacles and the strength, though. Come on now. This is some of y'all stepping into your power and adhering who you are. This is strength. This is necessary to support. This could be somebody else. This could be indifferences. With the Ace of Swords to the Two of Swords, though, that goes back to this is the truth about a certain person or a certain situation. This is about counsel. This is about help. This is effective leadership that has come into your life. Whether this is people who take advantage or do not take advantage, especially when it comes down to the big house and the big mama, though. For some of y'all, though, this is about, I tell you, some of y'all don't know how to receive. You know how to receive. Somebody's always in a state of giving to where that Queen of Wands energy comes up to where it's a little bit too much, to where it finds themselves into mess, intertwined into drama. So I don't know who this is you could be dealing with, though. Then on the flip side, though, there is someone who could be avoiding somebody else, though, because they like a lot. Some of y'all trying to learn how to be able to embrace the other halves because they're so masculine energy of being in that do that when somebody tries to show up for you, you don't know how to show up. You don't know how to be able to, you just don't know how to take that. You don't. This is changes. Some may be coming back around. I feel like life is slooping back around and giving you a gift, though, but you don't want to accept it. You don't want to open it. You don't want to understand it. You don't. You're like, I'm okay. No. All right. And this could be you making some 360 and trying to make a change, and somebody's like, back up. We got protection for the first card, though, because I tell you, it feels like there's some unionizing energy coming on. With protection, we got 2 of Wands, we got Dr. Buzzard in reverse, and we got the 8 of Wands. Some of y'all, this is you need to do some grounding work, protection work, praying prayers, because this is like not planning for something though, because something unexpected could come about though. Whether this is, I tell you, because there was a very messy, chaotic energy, whether this is someone, whether the ideas where you may be coming up with, keeping something private, sacred, whatever it is that you're trying to do, there's something that needs to be protected or valued. We got 3 of Wands. We got King of Swords with the Knight of Cups, though. Boom. I tell you, this could be somebody that's coming at you or coming around real fast that's trying to come back, though. With an idea, a person. Because I don't know, somebody was mean to you, or you were mean to somebody else, or whatever the case may be, whether it's protecting your heart, your feelings, or whatever the case may be, and now somebody trying to come up with some mind games to be able to have sex. I don't know what the hell that's about. Then it is though, because somebody done something though, and the Dr. Buzzard talks about whatever. If somebody done something to you, then they set the karmic laws in motions. If not, your consequences got an action to it, whatever the case may be. So what you do, make sure that whatever the case may be, you know. But it looks like somebody trying to come back, and they coming back trying to have sex. We got the Gateway. Let's flip that over. We got 9 of Swords with the 9 of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Ooh, come on now, this real Queen of Wands, and this is the Gateway. This is open, showing somebody the way. I like that though. Then we got the Big Queen, the 10 of Knives, the 4 of Wands, and the Black Hermit. Some of y'all trying to show somebody the way. Some of y'all looking back to see who is the gatekeeper of all your problems. Some of y'all, this is the ancestral work, the matriarchs of your family and stuff like that. You trying to figure out who, because some of y'all may have superseded someone or something or whatever, accepting them from a higher or younger, or whatever the case may be. This is seeing someone for who they is, that's opening up doors for you or something. Like this is playing acknowledgement, homage. This is compromising though. Some of y'all, this is an ending. I tell you, because there was an energy of where somebody feels like there's I don't know why I feel like I just want to just yes, I don't know, bow down, I don't know, yes, some in the presence of your, I don't know. Then we got Patience, we got the Hermit, the Ace of Cups, and somebody could have to feel that way towards you, because we got Patience, Dr. Grant, the Ace of Baskets, Miss Robinson, and the 5 of Baskets. Ooh, I like these because all these upright, but this is what I don't like though. Because some of y'all, this is a grudge. I told you it was a grudge. Some of y'all got a grudge with somebody else though. Some of y'all got to take patience to get to know somebody or something, though I don't know. Because I say there's a very unionizing energy from shadow, from light, to masculine, to feminine, to higher self, to lower self. From 3D to 5D, whatever you want to call it. But there is a pulling of a unionizing energy of self. I don't feel like this is external. Because if you're doing internal work, or if you already done it, it's external. Whether it's like adhering, getting over something, someone. Because you need to have patience with a certain situation, though. Because whatever it is, whether it's a person, substances, abuse, sex, whatever it is that's coming into your life, there's a major self-reflection that comes about it though. Because some of y'all asking for some advice about something, you need to take your time, because like it's gonna come in real hot, and it's taking its time though, because it's just do like it's just planting seeds and it's sprouting, it's coming around. Because you got a 10 of Wands and John Freeman though. Because some of y'all trying to get over something, but the 10 of Wands in reverse talks about not being able to say no, taking on too much, aches and pain, bruises, whether it's a job or career. This is cruise supervisors, people who burden other people, people who feel like they put too much on others, taking on too much, feeling like it's their responsibility, not knowing how to be able to let go or ask for assistance though, especially with this Fool card though. Because some of y'all trying to find, like what they say, there is no reward in the risk. I think that's what it is. There's no reward in the risk. But wait a minute, I'd be like, so wait a minute. Diligence. Come on now, y'all got all these cards. They saying it for you. 6 of Knives, Aunt Caroline. 7 of Baskets, 10 of Baskets, the 6 of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. If you take your time to be able to adhere to certain information, though, you'll figure it out, though. Because so if you're rushing and trying to figure out something, though, I kind of feel like it's going to knock you off your feet. It is though, because this here going to change some type of, highlight some type of information. You know, you see people and they say, oh, I don't have no problem, I go see a spiritualist, I go see a medium, whoever this is, whether you're the medium or not. And like somebody comes to somebody, they're going to find out something, they world get rocked. Especially with this Knight of Swords though, because this information comes in very fast, because she's a very smart, quick-witted person. I got over let you be. Take your time to get to know people. Get to know people. Because some of y'all getting older. Some of y'all want to get to know somebody. Some of y'all want to learn about your family. Conversations, though, is going forward, though. Six of Swords, I'll tell you, there was a nasty energy there. I'll tell you, because somebody done something, you want to know if it was, whether it was a snuff in the candles. I told you that, though. It was faded, but it wasn't no mistake. Now we got Six of Wands and the Knight of Swords. We got Six of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Swords. Though some of y'all taking y'all time with somebody though, because it looks like here you either falling from grace or somebody's falling from grace or somebody's not being seen though. This is a family dynamic though, because it looks like some of y'all going through some problems though. And that's why I said be weary how you start something up though, because it looks like somebody got some issues and they coming to you or you going to somebody else with them. How it comes back though, whoever highlights this issue will rally up the troops and start it. One of y'all gonna fall down. And I don't think you're gonna like that. Alright. Now we got Simplicity. Where we at on time? Ooh, girl. Jesus. It's gonna be a long ass week. We got Judgment, Seven of Wands, and the Moon in reverse, and the King of Cups. Simplicity. Simple shit. Simple. Judgment talks about reputation. Some of y'all, this is simple. Simple is best. Simplicity. Some of y'all, this is with a person or a certain situation. This is over-reflecting. Some of y'all, this is boundaries or guards that somebody has closed you out, though. Because some of y'all may have a problem with judgment. Judging people in certain situations, though. Some of y'all, this is a truth that you find out that put you in a place to be able to block. I don't know if somebody's standing up for somebody, trying to create something, make something simpler. With the King of Cups, though, this could be some of y'all working on that feminine and masculine work, or whatever the case may be when it comes down to relationships, though, because it's kind of like somebody has to appease some form of an idea of you, though. And it's like love ain't hard. It's people that make shit hard. Jesus. I keep telling y'all that. Now, we got Three of Pentacles. We got the Two of Pentacles, so there's Ace of Pentacles that play, and we got Knight of Coins, though. Somebody wants some nice and slow. I don't know why I want to say that. Left a good job in a city. Working for the man. Ooh. Three of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles being in reverse, though. And the Knight of this y'all in a relationship. Some of y'all feel like y'all missed out on something because y'all couldn't make it work. Y'all did. So y'all trying harder to get it back. On the flip side, though, some of y'all trying to compromise with somebody, though. But it ain't no planning, though, because everything from a state of fear and lack of honesty from being able to see something from a true forward state. Last card, we got Change, and I hit y'all with a Positive Patty. Y'all gonna have to hold up because I gotta find that deck. I don't know what the fuck I did with the damn Positive Patty cards. I don't know what I did with them. Okay, we got Change. Oh. We got Ancestors in reverse, the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Four of Swords. Ooh-wee, the Queen of Swords. Three of Knives in reverse and the Page of Swords. Some of y'all want to change your past or a certain situation with something. Ooh, because this is looking at something. I'll tell you, some of y'all seeing something. Y'all trying to change something. Because with the Ancestors and the Knight of Wands and that Nine of Wands, though, this is like... Y'all definitely trying to do ancestor work. I feel like this is a you issue, not with a family issue, because it don't look like you got that much support. Some of y'all, this could be with a person, though, in a certain situation, though, because this is a slow down on something, though. Because some of y'all jump to conclusions so quick to be able to do certain things. It's an issue. Because look at it, like, wait. Because look at it, you see the Big Queen reverse talks about she will compromise, so she can't compromise no more, so it's reverse. That's the matriarchs of your family. Then we got the Big Mama, though, but it comes down to gifts and receiving. You see the masculine here, that strong front type energy. Some of y'all have had a problem with women or men, or you stepping into your own masculinity with some with you and women. I don't like that. We got Four of Swords with the Queen of Swords, and we got the Three of Knives and the Page of Swords, though. I tell you, this is unable to make a decision, though. Whether it's speaking the truth, this is heartbreak, this is pain. Because I tell you, some of y'all going to get to the person, the card reader, the tarot reader, the medium, the psychic, whoever it is. One of y'all going to get to them, you're going to find out something and you ain't going to like it. Like, you're not going to be able to communicate it. You're not going to be able to communicate because they're going to tell it for you. And I don't think it's in a bad way, though, but it's going to have somebody emotionally shook. On the flip side, though, some of y'all going to communicate something else from somebody else, and you kind of like, I shouldn't have said that, though. So now you sit back watching it. I don't know what that's about. All right. So, I don't know. But some of y'all trying to change somebody. Remember, your love. You can't change nobody. Remember that. You can't change nobody. They going to change for themselves. Ooh, yes. Come on now, philosopher. That's me. That's me. I am a philosopher. Period. I'm a philosopher, though. Queen of Pentacles, the Garden, and the Ace of Wands. Did I say that, though? Because the Queen of Pentacles, the Garden, and the Ace of Wands, though, this is the truth. Queen of Pentacles, somebody could be materialism. They're very focused on themselves. That's the shopaholic. This is that feminine aspect, though, because some of y'all be in relationships where men have not treated you right, but they financially provide for you. Or you could be a masculine and you financially provide for women, but emotionally not adhering to the certain things that they need, though. For some of y'all, when you go to this person or some healer or whatever the case may be, this is that situation where I say they say something, you see something, but somebody says something, and it leaves it stuck. Where there's a messy energy that's about it, though, where you're trying to heal, be able to maneuver, accept some olive branch. Because tell you something with past and now. Left a good job in the city, rolling, working for the man every night and day, rolling, and I never lost. Why am I singing it? Okay. As we wrap, let me get these positive patterns. You got the Hierophant. That's your routine. That's your rituals. That's your practice. You got the Ace of Pentacles and the grandchildren, though. Some of y'all could be trying to coexist. Some of y'all could be arguing with the next generation, trying to figure out. Some of y'all could be raising the next generation. Yeah, I don't know. It's your mama, though. This is why I say some of y'all doing ancestor work, because shit was just passed down on to you. Like, how the fuck I gotta deal with this? It's something with somebody saying, why do I have to deal with this? I don't know. Then we got Miss Ida in reverse. Then we got the Page of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Four of Baskets, and the Eight of Knives. This is stress. Some of y'all don't know how to deal with breakups or friendships or commitments. Because some of y'all got to learn how to get over certain things. I tell you, that's that, like, I told you, you don't want to be in this energy of where you out here metaphysically praying for certain shit and trying to get there, where you in the Eight of Swords energy. That light so bright, my bad, y'all. But you see how them roads, they open. And they got the decision. When it's here, you don't know. You're stressed. You're stuck. Is this here? Somebody, this is the truth. Somebody could be hexing, cursing, whatever it is, jinx, whatever it is, like that type of energy to where it keeps somebody confused, mentally bound and stuff. For some of y'all, it's getting over it. With the Page of Wands, with the Two of Cups and the Four of Cups, though. That's a very energy where some of y'all gonna be so, I don't know what I want to do, when you don't want divine to thrust you down one of them paths. And I don't think you're gonna like that, though. I don't think you're going to like it with the Ace of Pentacles and that grandchildren, though. Because some of y'all don't want to move on or get over, get off of something or whatever the case may be. Because it's like you could be inherently picking up the old wounds and situations from others in your life. And then now when the next generation reincarnates, so it's not your kids, it's your kids' kids. And they got to go through the same thing that you're going through. And now you sitting there ancestrally, whether you alive to be able to see that, God willing, it's heartbreaking. So you could see that play out, though. Some of y'all may be at that age where you may see that play out, and it may shake the shit out of you, and you like, oh my God. Now wait a minute, let me get y'all some positive patterns. Where's the cards at? Okay. I don't think these fit, because I bought an angel deck. I wanted to use them for y'all, though, because I got a lot of crown chakra activity. Pause. Left a good job in a city, working for the and I never lost 1 minute of sleep. Girl, this the deck I be struggling with. God damn, I didn't think this through. Big wheels keep on turning. Girl, shake it out. Okay. I'll pull you one from here and two from here. Two from two. See what they say, what we need. What energies. What energized we need for the month. I ain't used this in a long time, girl. There's some names in this though. Primitive. Girl, if I mess them up, just Google it. They need to put like an enunciation on them jumps. Then I'll be able to get it right though. I would know. They like enunciate them jumps. You know, they put the hyphen pre-da-da. You be like, oh, okay, then I can see it out. Context clues. Some of these nights be difficult as hell. Okay, let's see what angel you may be needing as a spirit guide or something to adhere in your prayers on your own. What the hell, y'all? What the hell? We got Dorinka. Girl, let me stop messing up these people's names. Hone in on your psychic abilities, be able to see through illusions. Come on now. I like that. Because some of y'all got the gifts. Let me stop. Some of y'all got the gifts. Y'all gonna know somebody full of shit, but you ain't listen to the fact that they were full of shit, and now you brought a whole bunch of problems in your life. Some of y'all, this gonna be you knowing that you were. I don't know what that's about though, but it's something. Or you could be going to go. I told you some of y'all gonna see somebody that's a psychic. What the fuck that's about? All right. How many we got? Ooh, these cards don't listen. We got Archangel Christian. We got girl, who is that? Book Pie. And then we got Hope. Accept the Christ-like. Act with wisdom and loving and compassion. It is time to fly. Listen to your intuition. Then I say it was life somewhere else and y'all had to figure that shit out. Look for a cosmic gift. Remember, you deserve it. Come on now. I don't know what that bulk pie. Girl, what it is, you say it. Am I saying it right? Is it bulk pie? See it. It's bulk pie. I want to say the whole name. It's time to let go and prepare for change. The same thing that's there. So let me pull y'all one of these positive patterns. How y'all gonna end this month, baby? You know, I'm getting into the energy of, because first I was a little dark. I ain't gonna lie. I'll tell y'all, welcome to the dark side. Anytime, any day, anywhere. Like I'm a goddamn 112 song. I will. We can do it anywhere. Let me stop. I can do it in the shower. No. Alright, y'all my first read now. We can do it anywhere. Love the way your body feels on top of mine. Where the fuck is that coming from? What is this sexual ass energy? Alright, let's reel it back. Let's see what y'all get for the month. See how we can help y'all out. Push in a better direction for you to what you need to take on. Mind frame. What you need to take on. One more. I think I just like shuffling it. Girls. I'm trying to crack them open though. We can do it anywhere. I can do it in the shower, in the bedroom. Let me rub my fingers through your hair. Ada Gabriel. Come on, let's go. Let's see what they need for the month. Some inspiration, some thoughts. How they be able to handle some situations. Come on, go back in. I thought it was just people that be crunching these cards up like that. I'm like, do they do that? But then you buy them, you like, yeah, these young slick as a bitch. Like they is. Okay. Whew. That's not a word. But we're just gonna go with it. Oh, we got the magician here again. We got the high priestess, Archangel Haniel. Powerful psychic insights, reflection, and meditation that provides you valuable information. Be at peace. The Two of Cups, Two of Raphael, two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on the people who you love. Eight of Ariel, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice make perfect. Consider getting additional education or training on certain things. Ooh, some of y'all may be going back to school. I was going to say that though. Some of y'all could be working on y'all spiritual gifts though, because we do got magician again. Some of y'all could be learning new practices, newfound techniques, especially that though, because there is a routine of how you do certain things and structure. So you may be figuring out how to do something differently. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear, because y'all keep saying that you keep getting help. When you give, you also receive. That came up a lot for those in those relationships. And then you got 10 of Pentacles. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial stress and the promise of retirement. A rich and rewarding family life. I'll tell you, some of y'all just trying to find life somewhere else and figure out how it is. We can do it anywhere. I'm finna go because I can't get it out of my head. I can do it in the shower. Why is that in my head? Let me find out y'all here trying to have sex and shit. Girl, we got the Empress. Ooh, not while me saying have sex and shit, because somebody's having my baby. Do you want to get pregnant? Let me know. You can have my baby, because I'm gonna tell you something. If men could get pregnant, girl, I'll be a dog ass nigga. Let me tell you something. No, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't treat my baby dad as mean and nothing like that. Hell no, I just have a whole bunch of kids, all at the same damn time. Well, no, I wouldn't though. I think I'd probably have 3 by the same person, and then. No, I probably have 3, 4 by the same person, and then, I can't though. I would though, but it'd be space. Cause then they gonna think I'm a cheater. I can't explain this. I gotta get out. It depends on if we go together or not though, but I would though. I gotta think about it. Let me get it together. I gotta think about it. There's another card over here. What is it? Queen of Pentacles. Mature, practical, generous, and happy. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. Alright, so I'm gonna go. That's what I said. Y'all will be alright. Let me rub my fingers through your hair.